I know Brian McLane from school. I met him at Percy Hughes School years and years ago, more years than either of us probably want to talk about. Growing up during our time was difficult. Many children were institutionalized, and adults too. There weren't many of us out there.
Brian is a longtime friend, not just for me, but for CP of New York State. Before the days where we were really thinking about the disability movement, Brian was doing things and set the tone for the future of the disability field.
In the 1960s, when Brian was the first student at Syracuse University with a significant disability, a young professor at Syracuse named Burton Blatt was beginning his seminal work showing the horrors of institutional living facing persons with disabilities. Some 40 years after Brian McLane first entered Syracuse University as a student, he was one of the founding members, along with me and others, of the Burton Blatt Institute.
Brian has been with the Burt Blatt Institute, has been very helpful with all of their advocacy efforts. He has also advised the chancellor on many things within Syracuse University, and I think he continues to do that.
People were not integrated. Brian really lived a life of integration and continues to do so today. So what he's done is he's sort of, paved a path. And right now, as he's getting older and more people with disabilities are living longer, Brian is setting the standard for that as well.
Hard to know of everything that Brian has done. He's been so active.
Brian is generous. He's generous with his time, with his energy, with his thoughts, and that has helped shape a next generation of young students with disabilities at Syracuse University and the Burton Blatt Institute, in many ways far extending beyond the hill of that campus. Brian is a perfect example of someone who exemplifies the characteristics of compassionate leadership.
It's a lifelong commitment and enterprise that he's been on, and I think it's just commendable.
Well, I'd like to say to Brian, congratulations on this award that you're receiving tonight.
Brian, on behalf of all of us at Syracuse University, faculty, staff, students, alumni, we are a better place because of you, and we thank you for all you have done and will continue to do.
Brian, on behalf of CP of New York State, the Board of Directors, and your entire CP family, congratulations. But more importantly, thank you for all you've done.